Hey guys, what is up? Happy Saturday. So I am going to go straight into the Ask Laurel thread. Now, one of the things that I want to remind you guys is that every single week you should be going to the featured section. This is where I am going to put any type of important announcements that you need to know. This is where I'm going to put any new trainings that have been added, any live workshops that are coming up. And of course, this is where the Ask Laurel thread lives. Okay. Now, this isn't to be confused with the Ask Laurel live, because I also put the lives here inside the featured section from the previous week. Now, if you have submitted a question in a past Ask Laurel, I want to show you guys how to actually access those. So if you go up here into the group and you click on media, you are going to see that there's a photos tab, a video tab, and an albums tab. If you go to videos, you'll be able to find, if you're going to have to scroll. Okay. This is not like, in order or anything like that, but you'll see that all of the videos that have been posted inside this group are here. The Ask Laurels are pretty easy to find because you can see here's one right here because they look.
Happy Friday, Dot.
Oops. You can see that they look like that. Okay, so if ever you want to go back, all you need to do is media and video right here. Another thing that I want to address before getting into the Ask Laurel thread is if you go into offer optimization, a lot of you guys are submitting the power offer inside the Ask Laurel incorrectly. And so if you are wondering why your power offer has gotten rejected from the Ask Laurel thread, make sure that you are following this step-by-step resource right here that says how to get your power offer audited here in the program. So if you click here, you're going to see that there is a Loom video walkthrough as well as a quick guide right here. Okay. The main mistake that we're getting people is they're just showing the profile screenshot and not the full screenshot to where we could see Joel in the background. If you just give us your username, we cannot tell that you have bought Joel Irway's workshop. You could just be taking a screenshot of this program, right? And so if it's been rejected, that is probably the most common reason why. And, I can't keep having my team, tell every single person why they've been rejected. So if it's been rejected, just, double check and make sure that you are following the rules. As a matter of fact, all of the rules here, including how to get your power offer looked at, is right here. Okay. Now we have to have these rules in place. There is several thousand people in this program. And the fact that I can give you guys personalized strategy and, information and help in this thread is because of these rules. And so please, please, please don't argue with my team or anything like that. Like, they're working really hard. We don't have to do this part of the program. We could just give you guys the content, at $7 a month, right? But we don't want to do that. And so we love all you guys, and we just want to make sure that everyone is doing everything that they're supposed to do. We show up for you guys if you guys show up for us. And so anyway, we're here to help. And so I'm going to go straight into the Ask Laurel thread. Tina says, hey, Laurel, me and my son, Dan, have just been through Joel's power offer workshop and wanted to have our power offer checked. So you can see here, she has included the entire screenshot, and that is awesome. Thank you, guys. So who is this for? So the two most important lines in this entire power offer are the first two. And so we need to ensure that these two lines will get someone to take out their wallet and buy, right? If they're not taking out their wallet and buying with just these two sentences, we need to improve that. So let's see. Estate agency business owners booking less than 3 to 5 evaluations a month from Facebook ads. If I offered to teach you how to turn your ads around in 7 days and start conversations with sellers to bring in valuations, that produces 25 plus leads in the first month, that costs less than £500 to run each month, and without having to rely on marketing agencies and multiple softwares. Want to see how it works? This is actually pretty good. This isn't bad. I would probably think about a way to measure the how to turn your ads around, right? If you can come up with a certain metric or something that's measurable that can define how to turn your ads around, right? Because that's not really clear, but I would say try this. And if it doesn't work, the next thing would be to get something a little bit more measurable. But this is not bad, honestly. This is I would give you guys an A-. Like this is pretty good. Josh Hamilton, power offer. Let's take a look. And he did the screenshot correctly. Thank you guys for doing that. Ooh, this one's a good one. Driven men struggling with low energy, sex drive, and anxiety. If I offered a simple system that would start to bring back your drive, energy, and passion in your life within 14 days. Okay, this isn't bad, but we have to remember, especially in the B2C space, people are confused when we talk about systems and stuff like that, right? I would be a little bit more definitive in your mechanism. Is this diet? Is this a certain exercise? Is this a certain pill? Right? That would be the only thing. Everything else looks pretty good. That would be the only thing. Like if you can define what this system actually is, like the mechanism that makes it work, I think you'd have a home run here. But I would test this. I would absolutely test this because I do think that this would be pretty successful, and a way to optimize it would be just defining this mechanism. But overall, we've got 2 good power offers so far here. Let's see. Tina, power offer. Let's see if we can keep the momentum with these power offers going this morning. Oh, looks like you did copy coached. Cool, thank you. So she did her screenshot of copy coached. Let's see, who is this for? Are you a 6-figure coach selling high ticket programs? Are you sure? Okay, this is way too long. This needs to be just one simple sentence, right? Are you a 6-figure outfit? I'll finish reading this, but this is way too long. Like this needs to be just one, like right there. Are you a 6-figure coach selling high ticket programs? Right? That would be it. If I offer to transform your second in command from a doer to a strategic leader ready to step in, take charge and drive your vision in just 8 weeks. Okay, I see what you're trying to do here. So, because you're still operating as the chief of everything. Okay, so this is I don't think you need 6-figure coach. I think, are you a coach wanting to scale to 7 figures and need to hire, a chief operating officer? Like I think most people who are there, remember, we always want to get closest to the whole. And so if you're going to get closest to the whole, I think these are people who already are aware that they need a chief operating officer. That's just my take on this, so I think that's who this is for. If I offer to transform your second in command from a doer to a strategic leader, like what does this mean specifically? Ready to step in, take charge, and drive your vision forward in just 8 weeks? Yeah, I think there's a simpler way to say it. Like, hey, are you, this is for coaches who are ready to scale to the 7-figure mark and are ready to, get a chief, operations officer. If I took your second, in command, the second in command kind of sounds a little weird. Like, is this their assistant or what is this person? I would identify like who this person actually is. Like, is this a VA? Is this, their personal assistant? And, get them ready to be the chief exec. If I turned if I had to give like a specific example, I'm going to turn your, I'll turn your personal assistant into a chief operating officer in just 8 weeks, right? That would be very simple, a very simple way to say this. But everything else would be fine if we just like kind of worked on shortening this, right? For coaches ready to scale to 7 figures and hire a chief executive officer. If I took your personal assistant and made them that chief executive officer in the next 8 weeks, that would be where I would play with this a little bit, but not bad at all. Like, honestly, not bad. I would give this like a B, not too bad. I would test this while working on the next one. That's what I want you guys to do. Like, test what you have. And then in the meantime, keep working out, because like, this is always going to be perfected, right? Like, I'm always perfecting my power offer every single week, but not bad, Tina. Like, honestly, not bad this morning. Let's see, power offer. You said you had Lucas's help with writing this. Awesome. Well then, is probably good. Awesome. I see that she screenshot. She didn't put Joel in the screenshot, but she did put this login page email, so I know that she actually bought this. Let's see, women struggling with an autoimmune disease. If I offer to help you create a personalized step-by-step healing strategy over the next 90 days that will allow you to lower your inflammation, restore your energy, and help you overcome your autoimmune disease naturally. If I offer to help you create, I think that women struggling with an autoimmune disease, people don't want to create here's the thing, people will not pay for you to help them create a personalized step-by-step. Like, that's one thing that I learned, like, people want results. Like, so we want to be able to at least get them like a short win. Like, is there a way that we can, what if I can, you can start, getting relief in the next 7 days, right? Because obviously, like, as you're going to go through things, they're going to have milestones, right? They're going to start to feel better before 90 days. And so I would try to figure out, like, what is that one thing that is going to get them that quick win? But here's the thing, I would test this. Because you are B2C, this is probably going to work really good. The one thing, like I said, I would work on something that is more tangible a little bit sooner. That would be a way to optimize. But honestly, I would test this. So I would test this, and then let's work on that next iteration and test them against each other. That's what I would do. But not bad. Like, you guys, if you haven't worked with Lucas, he's my personal copywriter. He helps me with all of my stuff, and he's amazing. Let's see, Matt says, my page was restricted from advertising. I appealed using the provided template and was giving a final decision that is restricted. I threw in the towel. I'm going to just kind of go through this because I already read the whole thing, but out of nowhere, Facebook starts sending me notifications that my ads, which were restricted, are now approved. I'm thinking about giving Meta ads another crack. So in looking at my account quality, it's just the page that's banned from ads and not the ad account. Awesome. You lucked out. That's why it's like persistence. Like, Facebook is so weird, guys. Like, I always get restricted all the time too. One of the things that helps is getting verified. Getting verified will allow you to get access to certain support levels that other people don't. So in looking at my account quality, it's just the page that's banned. My question is, since I want to have a backup available, do I create a second ad account under the same business account, or do I create a new business account entirely? Yes. So here's what we want to do. So let me go here and let's see, protecting your ad account. So this document can be found under the Get Ready protocol and Business Manager ad policy training at the bottom right here, the checklist. So what you want to do is you want to create a backup ad account inside your Business Manager, right? So this is my main Business Manager. So in Matt's case, right, he is going to have his ad account, right, the one that he's currently running that is not rejected. He's going to create another ad account. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to run an ad on that backup ad account at $1 a day inside his Business Manager, right? But here's the thing, okay? We are and you also want to add someone to that Business Manager, like a trusted spouse or someone, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to help that same person create another Business Manager, and you are going to create an ad account in that Business Manager. So at this point, you should have 2 ads under your Business Manager. 2 ad accounts under your Business Manager, and then another Business Manager that's owned by someone else that has your original ad account in it, as well as a new ad account that's in that Business Manager running at $1 a day. Now, why do we want to add a spouse or someone to your original Business Manager? Because if your account, like your profile, gets restricted from advertising, that other person, you can still run your ads from that person. So I'll give you an example, right? So my profile got restricted. My wife, Christina, was an admin on my Business Manager. So I was able to sign into her profile, and I was able to work on all of my agency clients' ad accounts, including my own. The reason that you want them to also create a Business Manager and put your ad account in it is if this business manager gets shut down, you have a backup that's already seasoned. Okay. So hopefully that was clear. So your question was, do I create a second ad account under the same business account? Yes. And you will want to create a new business account entirely that's owned by someone else and a new ad account inside that business manager. And you run ads at $1 a day. Yes, that seems like, overkill, but whenever you get restricted or something, having those backups in place will give you that peace of mind. Let's see, Sherry says, I'm submitting my power offer. Heck yeah. Screenshot from Copy Coached. Hell yeah. You guys are like awesome. Adults with ADHD who struggle with money management. What if I told you I could help you design and maintain a money management system that works with your ADHD mind in just 90 days? Teaching you the mental and emotional skill to eliminate impulse spending, consistently save 10% of your income every month without chasing irrelevant details. I like this. My one thing, I would test this one. Okay. I would test this, but I would work on what is that first milestone, right? Like all of you guys are kind of looking at this power offer as I need to sell my entire program that lasts 90 days. When in reality, you're going to have 3 or 4 power offers that are going to attract certain people who are at different levels. And so I would work on like, what is that nearest result, right? They're going to have a win before 90 days. What is that first win? But here's the thing, I would test this original power offer, but then I would break down, like actually, instead of me explaining it, I'm actually just going to point you guys, if you go to offer optimization, watch this video. Here's a video walking you guys through how I broke my unique mechanism down and created 5 different power offers. This is a training I did inside my Lean on Laurel program, but I'm giving you guys access to it here because I think this is going to help a lot of people. While I do think that this is worthy of testing, I do think it's also worth your time to watch this video and create some other power offers that are going to be a little bit closer to the whole than 90 days. But like I said, test this and then look at the data. But in the meantime, you want to work on other power offers and using this exercise. So I would test your original power offer, but that's pretty good, Sherry. Like test it and then let's work on some more iterations. Let's see, Denise said, I would appreciate it. Awesome, another power offer. There we go. Who is this for? Home sellers. Okay. So whenever you are dealing with real estate, you always want to put in the market, right? Home sellers in Michigan, home sellers in Detroit, Michigan, right? Anytime you are local, you want to say you're local because that automatically will get you a better click-through rate. So let's say home sellers, if I propose to manage and pay for your home inspection over the next 7 days, increasing your property market's value, attracting buyers, we're taking the burden of inspection off your shoulders. Are you ready to make selling your home a hassle-free experience? So I'm a little confused on like what you do. Like, are you a real estate agent or like, I hate saying this, but I don't have enough context to be able to help like figure out what this is. I think this would be a good offer, but I wish I had more context over what you do and also what market you're in. And I'm confused over how paying for someone's inspection increases their property's market value. I get that you're taking the burden of inspection off, but I'm confused over how so there's a couple of things I'm confused about. One, I don't know what you do. It's not clear if you're a real estate agent or not. Also, we always want to say our location in this kind of, anytime you're a real estate agent, you always want to use your market. And I'm confused over how getting an inspection increases the property's market value. Those are a couple of things that need a little bit clarification. So hopefully that's helpful. If I knew those 3 things, I could help you write this power offer for sure. Let's see, Julia says, I'm stuck on the 3 missions exercise. My offer is for small business owners growing their business influencers. Okay, so you're a trademark person. I watched the 3 missions video and I got stuck where you said to create 3 pieces of power content. I have what I think would be power content, YouTube videos and graphic posts. I'm not sure if these power content pieces should be boosted from organic posts that have performed well, created new specific, or all of the content pieces I have in mind are subject related to my offer. Can I boost old content? Yeah, you could boost old content. I'm not really sure what the question is here. It's not really clear, but yes, this is the question I see right here. Can I boost old content? Yes, you can. But in order for it to be power content, we want it to be in the framework that I give you guys. Like, not all content is power content. Like, my power content has a very specific framework that can be found here. But to answer this immediate question, absolutely. You can absolutely, like, whenever I get people inside my Lean on Laurel program, I have them send me their best 10 pieces of content, and it doesn't all have to be videos, but power content, just to be clear, power content are videos. Okay, power content is designed as a video because of its capability of retargeting and building audiences. That is why power content has to be videos. Okay, now so when people come into Lean on Laurel, I ask them to make me a list of their 10 best content pieces, both written and videos, and I turn it into a retargeting sequence. So you absolutely can create use old content. So I'm only answering the question that I see here. I'm not really sure, but hopefully that answered your question. Like I said, I didn't really see a question here other than this one, so I'm hoping that I answered your question. And that's just a reminder, like, if you have a very specific question, like, make sure that the question itself that you want answered is clear. James says, hey, asking a tech question to help a former client. All of a sudden, his Facebook business page has disappeared from his list of pages, so he can no longer access it on his phone. His daughter's an editor on the page, so she can access the post, but he cannot. This page is not connected to a Meta Business Suite. No one has been able to help, nor has been. So right here, this is why what I went over in Matt's question about the business manager, that is why this exact situation is why I want you guys to make sure that your pages are inside business managers, because they're easier to keep track of all of the users and everything. So unfortunately, when this stuff happens, it is hard to impossible to get that page back. But I'm gonna keep reading. I know this is an ad and a content group, but with Facebook always changing stuff on us, I thought this might be a good tool to help us learn about the functions of our pages or prevent future mishaps like this from happening to us the next time Facebook morphs again. Thank you, Laurel. Wanted to add some more detail. When he logs into his Facebook page, when he clicks on the little profile icon in the left where we can click to switch between pages that we manage, the business pages in question is no longer there. Yeah. It sounds like he lost access to his business page. Again, it's for his daughter. She's only an editor. When viewing the page as an outsider, Facebook only tells us there are 2 admins in the US, but nothing else. Yeah, that's why it's important for you guys to set up a business manager and put your pages and your ad accounts inside there. This is the exact situation that we're trying to protect from. So hopefully, James, Facebook can kind of help you guys come up with a solution. I know Facebook says they weren't able to help. It was because they probably can't verify that your client is actually the owner of the page. Either that or it got hacked and taken away. Those are the two most of the reasons why something like that happens. That's why we want it inside a business manager with 2-factor authorization. Let's see. Eric says, is there a framework for the Power Nugget videos you mentioned in lesson 4? You mentioned it when discussing the Dan plus me ad you were creating in lesson 4. Absolutely. It's really easy. So if we go to doc.new, the framework for a Power Nugget, these are used in lead gen ads or low ticket offer ads. Very simple. Hook plus value plus CTA. That is it. So these are 60 to 90 seconds long. So if you're running a webinar, you could use this. If you are, have a low ticket offer, like for my $7 program, is going to be hook, value, CTA. So pretty similar to my power content, except we're getting to the nuts and bolts a lot faster because these are only 60 to 90 seconds long. So we use these to promote like low ticket offers. We use these to promote lead gen campaigns like webinars, ebooks, and that fun stuff. So these are Yeah, 60 to 90-second long videos. That's why I call it a power nugget. So hopefully that answered your question. That is, I know that, but yeah, it's just hook value CTA. Let's see. Christian says, any tips on combating ad fatigue in a small audience country? Yeah, do more ads. That's what you have to do. So I'm from Denmark, a small country with only 6 million people. My typical targeted audience is around 40 to 100K for women's weight loss. When I get a good conversion ad to cold, I can get 20 to 40 sales using a low ticket funnel with a $5 book with upsells, but then it quickly tanks. Yes, that is the thing with low ticket offers. Ads putter out a lot faster. Should I run several ads per cold conversion ad sets to combat this? If yes, how many and how often should I create new ads? Can I just put a new ad into an existing ad set? Any help would be appreciated. Oh, and one last thing, how to test ads before. Okay, I'm going to actually point you to a replay of what I did in cocktail. It was coffee and conversions. The very first, I want to say it's the very first one that I did here. It is in this one, but I want to say it's the very first person I talked to on this call. I actually went over my entire, like how to add a new ad into the mix and all of that. So that'll answer this question. To answer your question here, you want to, like, for my $7 offer, I am creating 5 to 10 new ads every single week because ads putter out really fast with low ticket offers, especially when you have a very small location. So that's what I would do. I would do 5 to 10 new ads every single week. Let me see if I have a training, like, let's see the Volt. Let's see what's in the Volt for you guys. Live workshops. Here's another video too that'll help. Campaign setups, troubleshooting, testing new ad angles, and scaling. This will help you with how to add the new ad angles and stuff. Here's a thing, how to build better creatives. So I've got a couple of little extra trainings there that'll help with this as well. But like I said, go watch this replay in the conversions over coffee, this very first one. This one will actually help with the setups and how to test new ads and stuff, because one of the girls on the call, I think she was the first one, she actually had that same question. So that's gonna answer most of this. And like I said, you should be testing 5 to 10 new ad angles every single week, and then using my framework that I show in that video on how to add them into the mix. Let's see. Hello, here's my power offer. Awesome. There we go. Consultants, service providers, and agency owners booked out with one-on-one clients and craving more balance in their lives, craving more spaciousness in their schedule. Kind of reads weird, but I get what you're saying. If I offer to build you a custom scalable offer strategy that will 2x your 4x your cash flow in the next 7 days. Okay. So this is just okay. Like, I probably wouldn't click on this because it sounds like something that everyone else is offering. This is where I need you guys to, right here, identify what is the mechanism. Like, if I offer to build you an Instagram message DM strategy that will 2x 4x your cash flow in the next 7 days, right? But one of the things that I'm having issues understanding is, how does that save me time, right? It says in craving more balance, like, owners booked out with one-on-one clients. If I'm booked out with one-on-one clients, why would I want a scaling offer strategy? Right? That, so there's incongruency with who you're saying this is for and what you're offering. Because if they're already booked out, why do they need this? So that's the biggest disconnect. So if you can connect the dots for me on those things, next week I'll be able to help you knock out a badass power offer. Let's see. Josh says, question about the high ticket live workshop lead gen strategy. The first step, launch 3 power content videos, is targeted towards a cold audience for video views. The second step, top of funnel for lead gen, is also targeted to a cold audience according to the document in the training. I'm confused about why to target a cold audience on 2 steps rather than just 1 and then retarget only. How does that work? Okay, Josh. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go into, okay, so we're going to go into the discussion, and let's see, I did a video that explains the entire ecosystem, and so I am going to tag you in it. Okay, I already forgot. Sorry. Bear with me. I already forgot your last name. It is Josh Thomas. Okay, I'm gonna go to Josh Thomas and I'm gonna go to discussion. Actually, did I pin it? I might have pinned it. Yeah, I pinned it, so I'm gonna tag you here because this is going to, there we go. It will answer your question from the Ask Laurel. Cool. Yeah, for those of you guys who haven't watched this video, it is pinned in the featured section. This actually goes over my entire ecosystem in depth. And this is actually a training I did for my Laurel and Laurel clients, but I gave you guys access to it. So let's see. Where's the Ask Laurel? There we go. Okay. Alicia's next attempt of the power offer. Sick and tired of having 2 or more jobs and still struggle to make ends meet. If I introduce you to a company that is not an MLM that will help you build an online business for as little as $19 a year, that is simple to launch and operate with no capital or investment and no selling. Want to see how this works? Not bad. This is a hard market to get into. Still tired. So are you sick and tired of having 2 or more jobs and struggle to make ends meet? That's a good dog whistle. A lot of people will definitely get that. My question to you is your audience sophisticated to even know what an MLM is? Or like, how aware are they? Like, that would be my question. Is I think that this can be a lot clearer, especially if you're talking to people. So for example, right, sick and tired of having 2 or more jobs and still struggle to make ends meet. If over the next 7 days, I could help you, with an online business that is already built for you, ready to get customers in the next 7 days. And then I wouldn't say for as little as $19 per year, because that doesn't really mean anything to me. Like the main thing that people buy into these is they want a business in a box that's ready to take and ready to get, clients or customers, right? So I would work on this is fine. Who is this for? But I would work on this clear 1-sentence promise. You need a mechanism, right? Which is going to be an online business. You need a mechanism, you need a result, and you need a time frame. Those 3 elements are missing from this specific power offer. Let's see. Han says, hey, Laurel, I'm working with a case study client who's a wedding photographer wanting to get leads for his business. He's never done video content before, and we were wondering if we can use image and carousel ad copy for your power content. No, you cannot, because power content is video content. But if he's not comfortable with doing video ads, don't push him. Just skip the power content. I mean, that's all I can say. I typically don't take on clients who don't want to do video because I understand how important video is. But if he doesn't want to do video, that's fine. Just skip the power content strategy. I don't recommend it, but you can only do what you can do with your clients, right? So it's not a big deal. I would just use, image campaigns, and I would just do a lead gen campaign and a retargeting campaign. That would be, I'd just skip mission 1. That's all you can do. Let's see. Jen says, I'm doing the 90-day video marketing program. I'm at week 9, and you mentioned that we should have Facebook ads running, but everything I've done to this point is organic. So I can't retarget the 25% who watch the ad. Can you please let me know where the part is about starting to run ads? I've gone back over the program and can't find it. So if you're running power content ads, like I don't have the 90-day program open, but if you go into the $7 program, you could actually, it'll show you here, and it is in the program in the 90 days. I just can't remember where it is right off the top of my head right now. I don't have it open. But right here, it'll teach you how to start running your power content ads right here. But I know inside the 90-day program, I have it to where you work up to the ad placement. And so I show you guys how to do it in, YouTube. I show you guys how to do it on Facebook, on Instagram, and all of that fun stuff. But if you're ready to launch ads, you can, I want to say it's the same training too that's in that program that's in this one, but right here, the power content campaign setup will also show you here how to launch it on Facebook and TikTok. And my apologies. I will get back to you on where it is inside the 90-day program, Jen. I'll log into it after this live is over and I will point you in the right direction. But just know that you can get the ads here in the actual program, because if you don't have an organic, like if your videos aren't, if you're not doing organic on your business page, then you can't retarget, but I'll point you in the right direction for sure. Let's see, Julie says, is there a way to do retargeting on YouTube for health related businesses? There is not. Wah, wah, wah. That is the one thing that you cannot do on Google. That is its limitations. I have two clients in the health related niches, and we can do 0 retargeting. So that is you can't do any retargeting. So we'll use YouTube for top of funnel and just use Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for retargeting. Tracy says, I've already watched the troubleshoot your ad training. My question is about power content ads. We are a large real estate brokerage located in Toronto. Our aim is to recruit agents to work for our brokerage. We offer more training and services than any other brokerage in the city. The ultimate goal is to get agents on a Zoom call with our recruiter. The city has 50,000 active realtors. Ad goal, to start private conversations with people who are interested in our value bonds and continue a conversation in Messenger. KPI goals. Okay. Question, in the training you say to leave the ads running for 7 days, not 70. 7 days. But we've already spent over, it's only 7 days. And so I'll get to your question. Let's see. The conversations didn't go far as the leads said they were happy where they were. Do I continue running the ads? Yes. So we just have to keep running ads that are going to attract our ideal clients. So if you're getting people who say the conversations didn't go as far because the lead said they were happy where they are, then you guys are not being clear on who your content is for. Because if you're getting people saying I'm happy where I'm at, then the content hook is wrong, is all wrong. Because we want to be polarizing to the people who say they're happy where they are. We want to be polarizing to these people. So I would give power content another try with a more polarizing hook. And I say 7 days, not 70. Okay. If you go into the power content ads right here, optimizing and troubleshooting, this will give you an idea of how to troubleshoot through those metrics as well. Let's see. Christine says, hey, Laurel, what's your process around covers and thumbnails for YouTube videos? Which one gets them, which don't? How long do you spend? Christine, I am going to tell you, I don't give a care about this stuff. I know that's not the answer that you're probably looking for, but I don't care. Like, I do thumbnails when I feel like it. I have no strategy. Our channel's monetized. I do everything that people say that you shouldn't do, and I'm still successful with it. So I love answering questions like this because I'm like, yeah, I really have no rhyme or reason, honestly. And I should, if I paid more attention to my YouTube, it could be doing better. But it's just not, it's just not part of my, like, I'm doing well without doing all of the things that people say you should do. So I really don't have a process. I will say this though, I did buy Sunny Lenarduzzi's course, probably 2 years ago. And she did a really great explanation of how to do all of this. I was just like, who has time for all of this stuff? But yeah, I don't spend time on design. I just literally just throw things together, honestly. Yeah, I don't worry about being on brand. I think my brand is not giving a shit about brand, maybe. I don't know. The Christine's are, that's all I got for you. I don't have a proper, I know you guys think that you need a lot of fancy stuff, guys. I'm living proof you don't need fancy stuff. The best videos are the ones that I record on Zoom, have no thumbnail, and I just worry more about putting out valuable content. Now, I worry about the thumbnails if I'm running YouTube ads like in the newsfeed. But other than that, I really don't worry about it that much. Let's see. Kelly says, recently joined. Would like for you to review my power offer. That is awesome. Let's see. Perfect. Who is this for? Corporate professionals ages 45 plus that want to transition in their career using their current skill set and years of experience. If I offer to create your resume, LinkedIn profile, and cover letter within 8 days, that could get you 2 times more interview invitations from recruiters and hiring managers, super fast turnaround, and without you having to deal. I like this. Let's test this. Let's test this and get some data. So go into the power offer validation test and let's get this tested. I like this. That's great. You included a mechanism. You guys see how like this person created a mechanism with a time frame and a very clear result. This is awesome. Awesome. I would love feedback on my power offer. Established coaches and consultants. If I have to help you craft and launch your high ticket coaching offer in 6 weeks or less guaranteed. I'm confused. If they're established coaches and consultants, wouldn't they already have this? Maybe, I don't know. Most of them do, right? Or are they selling low ticket? So if that's the case, right, that would make it more clear. Established coaches and consultants who have only sold low ticket offers up until this point. If I offer to help you craft your high ticket coaching offer in 6 weeks or less. It's not a very powerful offer though, because there's a lot of people that want to help you do your offer in like 7 days or less, right? I don't think this is, I'll just be honest, I don't think this is an enticing offer because there's a lot of people that do it with a lot less time. There's a lot less time, unless there's something that I am missing. I mean, you could test this, but I would add in coaches and consultants who have been up until this point only selling low ticket. If I offer to help you craft and launch your high ticket coaching offer in 6 weeks or less, I mean, that's fine. I just don't think it's very strong because there's so many competition out there that can do it much sooner. I see people helping people launch and create and launch an offer in less than 3 days. Like so unless there's something that I'm missing, but again, test it. I could be wrong. I'm not right all the time. Let's see. Daniel says, hey, Laurel, when you run retargeting ads, are there specific manual placements you focus on? So for my retargeting ads, if they are anything but power content, I do automatic placements. I know for power content, you want it in the news feed for this. Oh, someone's been paying attention. Yes, for video views. So if I'm doing retargeting ads, I don't do it for video views. I'll probably do it for conversions. But I do put everything on automatic placements, but I do this for top of funnel power content, but for middle of funnel content, I run them in all the placements, and I'll tell you why. So anytime someone's playing, like my wife, right? Like she likes playing this block game, and I like playing something called Trivia Crack. And in between my turns, it makes me watch a video, and a lot of times it's my video or some of my competitors' videos. And so that's why I like the automatic placements, because it puts them in places that are outside of Facebook, so that I can increase my reach. And I only do that for retargeting. So for top of funnel, I always do specific placements, like manual placements, like either Reels or newsfeed. But for retargeting, I don't worry about placements, and I just use automatic placements. Let's see, Jake Carlos, a little clarity can help me get unstuck. I've been doing power content with horrible video views, so I'm pivoting and testing out a new power offer. That's where he's stuck. In an effort to validate a new power offer, I did the following. I posted a thought-provoking post inside a Facebook golf group that got over 40 comments 1 to 2 weeks ago. And a few days ago, a group member posted a similar topic and got 50 comments. The topic, pain-free golf, is part of my offer. I currently have a power content ad to Messenger only on day 2. My twofold question is, what or can I stir those in the group who are likely interested on taking me up on offer besides cold messaging? Or should I pivot and turn my ad to Messenger into an iTap mini? This is not important right now. I'm a little confused over what you're asking here. I'm not really clear on what you mean by how could I stir those in the group who are likely interested. I'll answer this the best way that I understand it. You said, I posted a thought-provoking post inside a Facebook group that got 40 comments 1 to 2 weeks ago. So that would not be validating a power offer. If you did a thought-provoking post, my question is was it an offer? Was it like, I don't know enough about this post, but if you would have posted a power offer and you got 40 comments, that's fucking good. Then I would message all of those people who commented, right? But because I don't know the context behind what this post was about or what the CTA was, I would not message these people because they're not asking for something. So that's why if we're going to do a 2-step, we need to be clear, comment below if you want this free guide, or comment below if you want, if you want this offer. I don't have enough context to be able to tell you what to do with these people because I don't know what the post said, like what the CTA was. That's if I knew what the CTA was, I could better direct you. And guys, this is just another example of, if you give me the context over what you specifically want help on, like I hate, having to tell you guys I don't have enough context. So but make sure every single week, like I said, that you guys are looking through the featured section and make sure that you're just taking the time to go through, we get a lot of questions on, how to use the Ask Laurel thread. There's a video here that explains the entire process and getting your power offer looked at and all of that fun stuff. So please, please, please make sure you're following the rules. Please don't make my team have to remove your posts. We don't want to have to remove posts, but at the same time, my team has more important things to do than sit there and police, and tell every person why their posts are getting deleted. Just follow the rules. Like every post in the Ask Laurel, we have the rules. Like make sure you understand them. Make sure you know how to get your power offer approved and all that fun stuff. And, if you guys have any questions about the rules, just post them in the group. We will be more than happy to walk you guys through all of that. So hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys for being patient through my family emergency yesterday. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for the positive vibes and all of the prayers. It is much appreciated. And I will see you guys on the next Ask Laurel thread.